Vice President Yemi Osinbajo on Saturday said ranching was the way to go in ending the protracted farmer herdsmen crisis, noting that 22 states had embraced ranching through the National Livestock Transformation Program of the Nigeria government. Osinbajo noted that the ranches were being piloted in Adamawa, Nasarawa, Plateau, and Gombe states. The vice president also called for the establishment of state police as one of the ways of addressing the nation's security challenges. He said all stakeholders must accept the fact that there is a need to decentralize the police force. According to a statement by a senior special assistant on media and publicity, Laolu Akonde, the vice president spoke at the opening of an international conference on patriotism, security, governance and national development organized by the Global Patriot newspaper in collaboration with the Nigerian Consulate in New York and Nigeria in Diaspora Organization, New Jersey chapter. Osinbajo said, we must accept that there is a need for greater decentralization of the police force. I have been a frequent advocate of state policing, and I believe this certainly must be the way we must go. The National Assembly is in a position to consider some of the proposals that have gone to them for the purposes of developing more powers to the states for security purposes and for addressing the security challenges. On the crisis between farmers and herders, the NLTP is a comprehensive, which is a national livestock program, comprehensive strategy for addressing farmer-herder conflicts, essentially by encouraging interested states to establish cattle ranches. The crucial point here is that no community or state is compelled to any shape or form to give land for ranching. Ranching is essentially a business. National Livestock Program is not a land grab in any way. Every state is completely responsible for its land. The federal government cannot go to any state and take any land. Already 22 states have indicated interest and pilots with the support of the Netherlands government and are ongoing in 4 states of Adamawa, Nasarawa, Plateau and Gombe. If we are able to execute the program, the National Livestock Program, we will be able to see an end to the farmer-herder conflict, because the goal is to make livestock breeders more sedentary and derive more financial benefits. Okay, 22 people or 22 states have all agreed that they will go accept ranching. And if we want to look at it from the other angle, we just let's even leave it at that. But from another angle, what about Miyetti Allah? Miyetti Allah say they are not going to go into ranching, but they just, and I think they don't want to this open band grazing, so they want their cows to be moving from places to places. Maybe they want the government, from their intonation or from their tone, they want the government to provide land, to provide all of those things for them. And it is a national, it's a personal business. The reason why we are getting into all these troubles is because of sentiment, ethnicity and religion. That is why we don't take proactive action. These are the actions that they have been taking when it comes to amnesty to this, amnesty to that. You are setting precedent that at the end of the day you will not be able to follow through. You will not be able to get over it. You will not be able to curtail when it gets to a particular point. That is why you see people like Gumi coming out to say, oh, after all, they gave these people this, they gave them this, they gave some people amnesty. So why will these people not be given the same amnesty? What is bad, but we are always sentimental. And we don't, what will these people say? What these people say? We cannot stand and make a decision, bold decision, that everybody must fall into it, whether it is painful or not. And they are coming out, before you know, it will now become, because a lot of people have argued that this is a national livestock program is as a equal, or it's almost the same thing with a Ruga. If every state has it, before you know it, with the statement or with the position of all these Fulani S-men saying that all the Fulani that they own everywhere, a whole governor of Bauchi coming out to tell us that nobody owns any forest. that it is a Nigeria government, and now there's a distinction between what federal government can say and what federal government cannot do. Even if as a federal government you cannot go to each state to go and be, or any state to go and grab land from there. And it's laughable when they will tell you that Akeredolu, who has already come out boldly to say no, this and that, they say he does not have the right. And Bauchi governor telling us that nobody owns, no state owns the land, that is the federal government or Nigeria. When you talk of Nigeria, is it not federal government? And now, according to what they are quoting here now, that the federal government cannot just go to any state and just grab land. And somebody who calls himself a governor is making such statements in the open. What does that mean? It's giving and embodying the so-called Fulanis. They are coming out to tell you that they own all the land in Nigeria, and you expect people to fold their arms and begin to look at them. Also, they say anything open grazing, ban on open grazing, that it is not for them. Is that not lawlessness? Is it not? Yeah, let's hear what people are saying concerning this again. Every Southerners, your fight should be against that wicked and evil constitution created by Fulani to conquer the rest of Nigeria. We are regrouping every true born from the southern region. If not, go if not, go that Fulani constitution. That discussion will not be on ground. The Fulani-led government of Nigeria grand plan of sacking and taking over of indigenous people's land for their homeless headers, including those from across the Sahel, is anchored in Ruga cow colony in every state, local area councils. Thus, the desperation. This is about the only time to stand up and reject being dragged out of your house and butchered, calling on every right-thinking Southerner to say no to foreign invaders in the name of ranchers. Defend your ancestral land, defend your identity and heritage. Freedom for all the indigenous people of Nigeria. Honestly, with the way things have gone and with the way these people have brought themselves out, in my opinion, I don't even support it, because it's going to turn to something else. When people begin, they have not gotten some level of authority in all other states, they are making such a statement, and you want to say, oh, I feel all right, everything is all right. People that are making these statements, if you are in that category, school of thought, that beg, call it politically correct, it does not mean. But with their character, with what they are doing, you still don't believe. Kudos to you. Or whether livestock or no livestock, I don't. That is my opinion. I don't support it, because these people cannot be trusted. You see the arrogance. People telling you that they can't obey simple law that will benefit everybody. They tell you that you are just trying to evict them. If your place is good, what are you looking for up and down? They are telling you because of the climate change, that is why they are leaving their not to come to this place. And you cannot go that place and just say you want to do whatever you want to do. And like I asked, can somebody just go to the stadium, or go to, say, because you can do whatever your business anyway, then you go inside a government house and say you want to, that is where you want to start doing your farming work? It's not going to work. The crucial point here is that no community or state is compelled in any shape or form to give land for ranching. Ranching is essentially a business. National Livestock Projects program is not a land grab in any way. Every state is completely responsible for its land. The federal government cannot go to any state and take land. So who is paying for the land use? Good question. We just like wasting time. The same advice of ranching to end farmers' herders crisis has been given since over 2 years ago now, when this crisis was just starting from Benue State. Because of no vision for most Nigerians, include some state leaders, turn it down for facts of hatred for one person that we do and live one day, since it's turn by turn. Okay, you can imagine. So those states that agreed have nothing on ground to show their commitment. They only agree on papers, on TVs. Well, Nigeria is never bereft of ideas. It is their implementation we lack, that we lack. In civilized countries, I don't think the government is the one who will provide land for ranching. If you are in cattle rearing, you buy land and keep your cows there. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So guys, leave your comments below on this and let's know your thoughts.